Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I am discussing value strategy, what to look for, how you could potentially find it. And I just wanted to discuss two things that can help you find value. Now, there is many ways to find value, but these are two things I like to look for, two things that have helped me build lineups. So we're just going to jump into this. You could take this information and use it on FanDuel, DraftKings, NBA, NFL, soccer, any sport, any website, doesn't matter. This advice can help you. Okay, so the first thing I like to look for is what I like to call injury upside. So what do I mean by this? A guy goes down, and then the next man up gets increased production at a very reduced price, because the DraftKings algorithm does not account for injuries. So it's not like when John Wall in the beginning of the year got injured, Kyle Oubrey's price didn't skyrocket because John Wall got injured. But what you saw was when John Wall got injured, Oubrey was the next man up. So you're getting a guy at a backup price, getting premium fantasy points. Now, this is a strategy that could go either way. Because if the backup plays like a backup and doesn't get you, and gets the increased minutes without the increased points, well then you're kind of screwed. But if the backup, because of an injury, gets increased time, and gets increased points because of it, then you are in good shape. But there isn't always a correlation between increased minutes and increased points. That's not always a one-to-one comparison. If the backup is a genuinely bad player, then he's a bad player, period. But if it is a player that has shown you when he has his minutes, he can do well, then you can find great value doing this. This is a risky way to play. Like I said, it's not always one-to-one. Just because the minutes go up doesn't mean the points go up with it. But when the points do go up with it, then you're going to have a very, very good day on DraftKings using this strategy. Just make sure that you're getting a good matchup and you're getting a halfway decent player. That usually tends to work for me. And the second strategy is always look for matchups. The game, but not only for the game on tonight's slate, on the slate that's going on today, but the slate that's went on yesterday. This is another thing where the DraftKings algorithm does not look at matchups. So if you have a point guard going up against Jimmy Butler, and said point guard has a bad night because Jimmy Butler's great at guarding the point guard, and his price plummets, and then you have that same point guard going up against the Washington Wizards, who are awful against the point guard, that can be another great way to find value. Often, negative matchups lead to low scoring, which leads to price drops. And if you get a guy in a bad matchup in one night, and you get him in a good matchup the next night, and his price drops because he didn't score a lot of points in the bad matchup, another way to find a great value place. This happened to me when I played Saquon Barkley against the Colts. I can't think of the team, but he had an off night, and his price went from $9,000 to $7,500. And I knew that the Colts gave up a ton of fantasy points to the running back. So I got Saquon Barkley, a great running back, at a reduced price because he had one bad game in a bad matchup, and he ended up getting me like 4 or 5x value against the Colts. So always look for that. Bad matchup leads to low fantasy production, which leads to lowering the price in a good matchup. That is a great formula that I love to use and that I am successful using and I will continue to use. So take those 2 tips, do whatever you want with them. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you found this video to not be helpful, give it a thumbs down. If you thumbs down the video, please leave a comment and let me know how you think I could do better. All your feedback is appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one.